if the fish are fresh and they're curious and they haven't had any pressure, they'll come and they'll move for the fly really well.
The fish have been really hard to catch. They've been doing this sort of like, they just kind of pop the gear around. I bet you there's probably rainbow trout down there just eating all of our bait and laughing. And even when you get a good takedown, a lot of times you're coming up empty-handed. There we go. The perfect release. No pliers required.
The whole key is to get set up right, so you're putting the fly right down at the depth that they like it. There's one.
There are people in this world that go looking for adventure. And then there are those that live it every day. Alaska Outdoors Television. Experience Alaska like never before.
My journey began with a short flight from Anchorage, Alaska, through the magnificent mountains of the Alaska Range to a small village in southwest Alaska known as Togiak. Landing in Togiak, which borders the Alaska Bristol Bay, I met up with guide and owner's son, Kevin Lund, from the Togiak River Lodge. A short run up the river and we would soon be fly fishing the next several days for Alaska's King Salmon. Friends and former guides, Matt and John, would also be joining me. The Togiak River is known for its fantastic fishing, and the Togiak River Lodge location puts you right in the middle of the action.
Because you basically have the only private piece of water here on this rivershed, pretty much, right?
Yeah, we do. Yep. At least with any permanent structures. There's anywhere in Alaska you can land a float plane, you can go fish it, but we have the only permanent facility on the river.
Larry Lund bought the Togiak River Lodge from its original owners in 2006 and has since turned it into a world-class fishing lodge. Matt and John will arrive late this evening, so Jake is taking me out on the river to see if the kings are in.
This looks really good, Jake. Like right there where that one splashed. Was that a king?
That was a chum, actually. The kings are going to be out just a little bit farther.
The nice thing about the Togiak River is that it gets all 5 species of salmon and good-sized runs also. This week I'm targeting king salmon, but I'm ready for them all.
How big's this red run you got in here? I've been seeing reds coming in all day today.
Oh, I think we have 500,000 fish, but we don't, this particular business that I have here, we're not targeting the reds.
This king fishery, I'm impressed with how many kings are in do you have any idea what the size of the run is?
First, they try to reach an escapement of somewhere around 9,500 fish.
Right.
That's a safe level for them. And we've achieved it almost every year. There's also maybe 10,000 fish caught commercially, another 1,500 caught in the subsistence fishery, and maybe 1,000 caught in the sport fishery. So the run's probably 25,000 fish.
How many fish do you get on your coho run?
Oh, I think an average run's probably, it's probably somewhere like 50 to 75,000, but sometimes it can be greater than that too.
So what Larry's saying is, there are a lot of salmon in this river. Just don't be surprised when you catch a dolly varden or an Arctic char or rainbow trout. The Togiak is known for having several species of fish that also include pike. So when it comes to fishing styles, I really like fishing with a two-handed rod. The Skagit Northwest style with heavy sink tips really works well for the Togiak River. There isn't any part of this water that I feel like I can't get a fly in front of a fish using this technique.
Now I've got one loop here, and I'm putting this through my finger. I got 2 loops here, put the next one through my finger. So I'm managing this big pile of line here. And then when I get ready to cast, they're all gonna flow off my fingertips like that. And that's kind of the deal here with holding that in pre-positioned loops.
They call this the hog trough.
Hog trough. I like the name. That's even better. So it's kind of like your golf game. You know, you can hit a good shot, and you never ever achieve perfection. Very rarely. Seems like you get just the perfect cast, and everything cooperates, and there's no wind, and there's fish, and he's waiting to eat the fly, and it's perfectly laid out. It never happens. But every once in a while you come close. It's normally not at your best cast that normally hooks a fish. It's normally a shanked one or a blown anchor, or maybe a cast that fails. Then you go ahead and fish it. There's a fish right there. I knew there'd be a fish there. It's not the biggest fish in the world, but the guide was telling me there's lots of jacks in the river. And that's what I got here. Are you serious? It's a really nice rainbow. Look at that. It's a Togiak bow. How pretty is that? Boy, he just jumped on that too. I mean, that was pretty awesome. Let's get his.
Matt and John finally arrived and we were off. As experienced guides themselves, I know the pressure was on. These guys are a couple of die-hard fishermen with careers rooted in the sport fishing industry. Careers that for both began right here at the Togiak River Lodge.
Oh, I was first time here at Togiak River Lodge in 2006. I spent some of the silver season here and then came back in 2007 for Kings and Silvers as a fishing guide. This is a really special place to me. And I don't know if it's necessarily like a coming of age story perhaps, but it's certainly one of the best summers of my life. John and I had been fishing together for quite some time, and he knew when the lodge owner asked him if they had anybody that would want to come up and fill in that I would be a good choice. I think, you know, selfishly for John, obviously he, I think, was hoping to get me up there to come fishing with him too. But John went on, you know, John's a professional fishing guide now also, and I've gone on to more of the business world, but in the sporting equipment side, obviously. And this really, for us, for John, it was his first professional fishing experience too, and we both have stayed in the industry.
Matt's with Benchmade Knives, and as Matt said, John is a longtime professional guide. This is the first time in almost a decade since Matt has been back to the lodge, and the first time ever he and John have been here as guests instead of guides.
Guiding is a whole different story though. It's not just fishing, right? You're taking care of people. You have to guarantee experiences for people, you know, making sure that they're having a good time, that they're safe, that this dream trip they've taken to Alaska works out. It's a lot of pressure, you know, and not everybody always understands that sometimes the fish just aren't there. But if you do the right job, you know, and you don't set the wrong expectation, just about everybody can leave feeling satisfied with the experience.
Yeah, this is it, I think.
So I showed Matt and John where I fished yesterday with Jake. It was supposed to be a good spot to catch fish, but apparently a bear thought so too.
It's not a very big bear. Yeah, I don't, you know, looking at the paws again, I don't think it was that big.
I was talking to Jake, and he was saying that right on this seam here is where they've been getting them.
When Tony showed up, he's telling us he's going to catch kings on the fly, and John and I are like, yeah, all right. Well, you know, we've had guys out here when we used to guide that spent a week trying to catch kings on the fly, and they caught a couple, and that was it. Tony comes out here, and within 20 minutes, he's got a fish on.
This is his little brother. Yesterday it was a rainbow. This probably is a rainbow. Yeah, it's rainbow. Or dolly.
It turned out to be a Jack King, which is a small Chinook salmon, male, that spends only a year or so in the ocean before returning to freshwater to try and spawn. Sure, it's technically a king salmon, but I still have my hopes set on something a little bit larger.
Out here, what we're doing right now, you know, you come out here in July, it's the best time of year to catch kings. You're gonna be probably, at least with the Togiak River Lodge, bobber fishing and back bouncing, using cured salmon eggs. They've got the whole setup. They've got everything that any of the anglers would need. And from what we've seen, when John and I first came out here, there were a lot of different techniques going on. We started throwing bobbers around and catching them down low at the bluffs, and it seems to outperform just about anything else.
Pesky chums. That's what my guide says. If you want to catch chum salmon, you just want to catch fish. Chums are like a really underrated salmon, and there's lots of them here. So I'm gonna let those guys see if they can get a king. I'm gonna try to land this thing here. That is phenomenal. They're so pretty. They call these calico salmon also, because they get the red bars. When they first come in the ocean or come into the river, they're bright, and then they develop these really hooked jaws. The males do. They got these nice red stripes. I'm with Matt, my trusty assistant, and he just got a really nice king, sea lice, chromie from the ocean. You got that on a float, right?
I did.
All
Yep.
right, cool. Let's show them how you did that.
Yeah. 1 ounce
moves
float.
up,
Yep,
moves
so that moves up. And then you got a bobber knot on your main line that you adjust to depth. Nice thing is though, with these slinkies, instead of the regular bobber weight, you don't have to adjust your depth as much. You can run it a little deeper and this will just drag bottom, and that bobber kind of helps to pick it up. It's almost like side drifting, but with an indicator.
That's great.
I was doing pretty good swinging flies and catching a few fish every once in a while, but the boys on the bobbers were knocking them dead. So I decided to put down the fly rod, cross over to the dark side for a bit. "30 seconds later, I was reeling in my first king. I could tell it was a king just by its sheer power. Wouldn't you know it, my first king on the Togiak is caught on a bobber setup.
Nice bait job. Dark side does it.
Looks like a chromer. I think this was just pushed in on the tide.
While the boys kept busy, I decided to go back to my old trusty two-hitter.
Might be a chum.
Is it a chummy? Chums like pink. Yeah. There you go. It's a Togiak chum. They like pink flies.
My earliest memory is a fishing memory of catching this big rainbow trout on the Deschutes with my dad. And it gave me this instant connection to the outdoors that has been a passion I've carried through my whole life. And you know, all the way till now, and at the midway point with my guiding experience, you know, it's tied into my career, it's tied into my everyday life, it's tied into my friendships. Being a guide got me more in touch with the outdoor community, gave me a solid foundation at an early age in the professional side of it, understanding that you can actually make a career out of something that you love, and the ability to understand that you have to make adjustments to be successful sometimes was a big learning lesson for me.
So what I do on these here is I just feather this back. So this is a little bit different than a conventional fillet. On this, you got all the rib bones out of it. So all of this will now come out.
Cool thing about this is now all the belly meat's attached, and then I'll take these bottom fins here. These will come out. Now if I want to just lay the whole thing on a grill, you got a big grill, you got a big party, you just do the whole thing, you got all your belly meat here, so that's kind of cool. And then you like the collars, sit here. There's your fish head soup. Quick lunch break at the lodge and we were back on the river fishing. It didn't take long before John and Matt were back in action.
Somebody's gonna get whaled on. John, yes, that's tight. Good sized fish. Oh, brother. Might go about 23,
But it's a hell of a fish.
24. It's a beautiful fish.
It kicked my butt.
One after another, these guys were reeling in the fish, so I decided to take a break and observe the boys in action.
There he is.
It's not huge, but it's a nice fish. There we go. The perfect release. No pliers required.
I knew it was just a matter of patience and repetition. Sure enough, I felt a familiar tug on the line that I hadn't felt all day. That could only mean one thing, a king.
It's a nice fish.
We got a king, finally. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's a nice fish. A nice Togiak king on the pink fly.
It wasn't the biggest of kings, but a nice fish nevertheless.
So this is a lot fresher. We've been catching some darker, but this is like this is a nice average size fish probably for the Togiak.
Is a technique, watching that technique is cool. For me, being also a bit of a fly fisherman, fishing skills have been really impressive. Watching his casting, the way to fly, especially like on that light stuff, the way he can get his fly just to touch down on the water.
So, here's a perfect Togiak fish. It's a beauty. Back at the lodge, the day was coming to a close. Guests were returning from the river to the smell of prime rib coming from the kitchen. The fish were cleaned up and everybody was settled in for the night. Everyone, that is, except for the 3 ex-guides who just couldn't get enough. So I'm just doing a date and time here, Captain Kirk. Star date, July 10th. 10 p.m. Fishing with 2 aliens from the northwest coast. The bite's actually pretty good. We fished this today, but the fish are still here and the boys are doing their work. Got a nice one there, bud? We decided to start where we left off last night, back to the great nocturnal bite.
It's a dolly, isn't it? Yeah.
That is pretty incredible, the amount of fish that we've boated.
Yeah. What do you got there, Tony?
It's got a nice little Jack King here.
Fish that were here last night are gone. Yesterday afternoon, all those fish we were on had gone upriver, so we're gonna go down low and look for some bright ones by the bay.
These are kind of our tide colors here. I like this palette here on the blues and the purples. And then we got different combinations of that here in the box.
Good.
I mean, the whole key is to get set up right, so you're putting the fly right down. There's one. Ah!
Some hot action in this hole.
Man, that was a good grab. Oh man, that was awesome.
Over the top. It's a hot fish. These fish are a lot hotter than they are when they hit the rivers back home, and they don't have to travel as far to get into the rivers. I just think they have more energy left. I've really enjoyed spending a little time with Tony, and John and him have really hit it off. It's been fun. It's like, you know, new people, old friends. The whole trip has just been such a cool experience to come back here and be able to immerse myself again in a place that means so much to who I am as a person today.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
You bet.
Really appreciate your time.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you coming out.
And thank you for sharing so much with us. I mean, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the river, and I learned a lot about, you know, how you do things out here. A little bit about you. Hopefully we'll get to know each other a lot better.
Well,
Appreciate the time.
I look forward to that.
That being said, it was a fantastic few days on the Togiak River. Larry and the incredible staff at the Togiak River Lodge took excellent care of us. It was neat seeing Matt and John reconnect back at the same river where both of their careers began as guides for the lodge. And I finally caught a couple of king salmon on the legendary Togiak River. Just doesn't get much better than that.